welcome you to the NBA. On 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So the Wizards five right now. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with Wall. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. I think all three of us agree John Wall, a tremendous all-around player.
Outstanding. Speed was what jumped out at me most when I saw him first at Kentucky. Now he's been able to harness that speed as a pro, and he makes plays that very few can make as a point guard.
He gives you a lot of different looks, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Oubre kicks to Wall. Oubre dishes to Wall. The feed now to Oubre. 5 on the clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, the Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on. As the season grew older, more and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
For the Knicks, losing a lot of nationally televised games, too. It seemed like every time they were on, they were losing. It might have been a blessing in disguise.
Well, I hope they look at it in a positive vein. It did give them a chance to focus on player development there in New York. Also allowed them to shut down Melo for the season.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Knicks on offense. 4-point game. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Anthony can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's the Prophet. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Here's Nene, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
We've seen a quick start here for the Wizards. Dishes at the Wall. Over to the left wing. Oubre kicks to Wall. Gortat wide open. He fires. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Here's Anthony, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Wall attacking. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Wall's got his second bucket of the game to go. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. Trailing by 4. Rebound by Nene. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Gortat. To the paint, deflects the pass. Now here's Burke, guarded closely. Wide open look. Gortat with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Wall with it. The pass to Gortat. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Knicks trail by 4. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And New York making a change here. Hardaway's checked in.
Hardaway Jr.
Wizards leading by 4.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him, but with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
Burke. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And getting back to Carmelo last year, that team really became devoid of talent. In some games, Greg, in games that he played, he seemed like their only scoring option.
You know, we talked about needing a big three to compete for a championship. And for over half the season last year, the Knicks basically had a big half. I mean, because Carmelo missed that half. And when the deck is stacked against you like that, sometimes it's better to fold your cards and live to play another day. And that's really what Carmelo did.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. And it's Williams in for Anthony.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And the Knicks making a change here. Calderon's checked in. Gary Neal's checked in for Washington. Nice ball movement by Washington. Corner shot. Knocks it loose. For New York, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Calderon. No luck.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
We've got 1:08 left in the first. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And finished off by Beal.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Neal. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the jam by Derek Williams.
How much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, if it was any other player, it may be surprising, but he is just so good.
One of the few guys in this league with that kind of move in his arsenal.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. From 18 feet away. And he can't bank that one in. Outside Williams. Offensive rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Wizards. They're up by. And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother introduced him to the game of basketball at a young age.
She definitely put the ball in my hand. She's the one.
Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but I'm not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash-talking them when she beats them in a game of horse. Bradley's not only got a special J, he's got a pretty good disposition, too. All right, let's go.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though, Greg. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. are the wingmen. Chris Humphries is out there with Jared Dudley. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the point guard. Hardaway for three. Good. Hardaway has got the lead up to 1 now for New York. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And again, Washington, no good.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Washington's offense last year looked solid on paper, but in reality, it was much tougher to defend against. They could hurt you in a number of ways.
And the Wizards, Kevin, could get you in transition, but they could also, as you mentioned, they could get you with their half-court sets. Top 10 in field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage last season.
For New York, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Lets it go from deep. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. So for the Knicks, Enes Kanter comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Burke in for Hardaway. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Gortat's checked in for Humphries. Nene comes in for Jared Dudley. Oubre's checked in for Porter. And John Wall's subbed in for Mr. Fundamentals. Here's the Prophet, and he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Kicks to Carmelo. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh,
Look at that.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Oubre, he kicks it to Gortat. Oubre, no one around him. No good on the 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
But this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Outside for Beal. Nene dishes to Beal. Nene down low. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Here's Gortat. It's tipped. Here's the Prophet. He's covered by Beal.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Outside, Wall. Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him. No good with the layup. Kanter, the pass to the Prophet. Can't get it to go. Wall with some nice D.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Listen, the Knicks finishing at the bottom of the East last season. They didn't go into the season thinking they were in for a rough go, making last season all that more painstaking for the fan.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And for the Knicks,